You're sitting at an airport, looking out the window. Planes are landing, taking off, taxiing, lining up, and here's the crazy part. There are thousands of flights happening around the world right now, all moving at high speed, all carrying hundreds of people. Yet, collisions almost never happen. So the real question is, how do airports manage thousands of planes safely without chaos? Because from the outside, it looks like it should be a complete mess. Let's break it down. Imagine a busy city with no traffic lights, no road signs, no rules. Cars would crash within minutes. Now replace those cars with planes moving at 800 kilometers per hour in 3 dimensions. That's what air travel would look like without a system. But here's the thing. Airports don't rely on one system. They rely on layers of control, working together perfectly. It starts with something most people don't think about: air traffic control. These are the people sitting in towers and control centers, watching every plane in real time. Every pilot is constantly talking to them. Not sometimes, not occasionally, constantly. Before a plane even moves an inch, the pilot asks for permission. Pushback? Approved. Taxi? Approved. Takeoff? Approved. Nothing happens without clearance. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Planes aren't just being watched visually. They're tracked using radar and satellite systems that show their exact position, speed, and altitude. So controllers don't guess. They know exactly where every aircraft is at all times. But tracking alone isn't enough. What really keeps planes safe is separation. Planes are never allowed to get too close to each other. In the air, they're separated by miles. Vertically, they're separated by altitude levels. So one plane might be at 30,000 feet, another at 32,000 feet, another at 34,000 feet. It's like invisible highways in the sky. Every plane stays in its own lane. Now, think about the airport itself. That's where things get even tighter, because planes are closer together, moving slower and sharing limited space. This is where ground control comes in. They manage everything on the runway and taxiways like a perfectly choreographed dance. One plane lands, another waits, another lines up, another taxis to the gate. Every movement is timed down to seconds. And here's something most people don't realize. Pilots don't just rely on instructions. Planes also have built-in safety systems. One of them is called TCAS. It literally watches for other planes nearby. If 2 planes get too close, it gives both pilots instant instructions on how to avoid each other. Even if air traffic control made a mistake, the planes can correct it themselves. Let's pause here for a second. If you're starting to see how deep this system goes, hit like and subscribe. Because the more you understand this stuff, the more you realize how much engineering and coordination goes into everyday things we take for granted. Now, back to it. Weather is another big factor. Storms, fog, wind, all of these can affect flights. Airports handle this by constantly adjusting schedules, routes, and spacing. Sometimes flights are delayed, sometimes rerouted. It might feel frustrating as a passenger, but it's all part of keeping that safety margin intact. And then there's automation. Modern airports use advanced software to predict traffic, optimize runways, and reduce human error. But here's the key. Humans are still in control. Because when things get unpredictable, human judgment is what keeps everything stable. So when you put it all together, you don't just have one system keeping planes safe. You have air traffic controllers guiding every move, radar and satellites tracking every plane, strict separation rules in the sky, ground control managing airport movement, onboard systems acting as backup safety, and constant adjustments for weather and traffic. What this really means is, flying isn't just safe by luck, it's safe by design. layer upon layer upon layer of systems, all working together to make sure that even with thousands of planes in the sky, everything stays under control. Next time you're at an airport watching planes take off one after another, you'll see it differently, not as chaos, but as one of the most coordinated systems humans have ever built. Thanks for watching.